Hi, I'm Steve Greenblatt with AVNation. We're at Infocomm 2018. Joining me today is Scott McGarrigle from Utelogy. So Scott, tell me what is new with Utelogy this year.
Well, great. Yeah, so we were continuing to roll out new services on our Utelogy platform. Just briefly, if you're not, haven't heard of Utelogy before, don't quite know what it is, it's a software-based platform for control, management, analytics, and it's really enterprise-based. So if you've got a lot of rooms to manage, to roll out quickly, keep updated, make sure they're online, that's Utelogy, that's what we do. So one of the newest things we've done, using our platform technologies, we've integrated scheduling, what we call our U-Schedule. So that's now a service that we provide, and we integrate with scheduling systems such as your Google Calendars, Exchange, and Office 365, and other partners that we're working with to bring that in so that you can now have a single integrated solution. So that's brand new, and it's just part of the platform. So if you install Utelogy, you can turn on and enable scheduling as well, and some quick configuration, you've got that going on. Another thing, just briefly, I can't show, but it's Active Directory integration. So you can now apply your security rules and groups to who can use what rooms and that sort of stuff. So we've got that as an additional service on the platform.
Wonderful. So as I know, and as others probably know, Utelogy is more standards-based. It's a network-based platform, not necessarily proprietary hardware. I'm presuming an external API is available to integrate and provide these additional services?
Yeah, so it's all built on standard technologies, .NET, all the user interfaces, HTML, JavaScript, and it does run through an API. So we've actually built a core of Utelogy, all the services and functionality using APIs, and then put the visual layer on top of it. And that's what we're really kind of focusing on now with our latest. We have our 2.02 release coming out with some key enhancements, including the U-Schedule. But what we've done in the visual side of things is packaged and documented our Utelogy visual framework. So all the tools and technologies that we use to present user interfaces, and we've used those same things here for U-Schedule that we do for our U-Control. Same components, same technologies, that's all based on this open HTML5 JavaScript standards. That's what you get with the platform. And so the interesting thing in our approach to the user interface is Utelogy comes with standard components that are built on this framework. So we've done a lot of the work for you. So out of the box, so to speak, although there is no box, but you can use these components such as audio dialers or routing source selectors or transport controls and things like that. We've done a lot of that for you. So if you just want to use these standards and best practices, we think they're good designs. We work with a lot of our customers, partners to get feedback to have these components ready. But really with the Utelogy visual framework, you as a programmer, a design house, an integrator, even an end user, can leverage this framework to build your own components or even restyle or replace our components. So we've got that whole approach in there. So if you want more than what's available out of the box, you can make it your own. You can create themes using standard web CSS technologies. You can create your own components using our component API, and they'll just plug into this framework, this system automatically. So it's a very great way to get productive right out of the box, but also extend it and make it your own, build your own libraries, that sort of thing. So we're coming out, that'll be fully documented in the 2.02 release, and we're really excited about that because as we're getting more partners that want to take Utelogy, it's really a tool set, right?
Right.
And they want to take it and just run with it and expand it. So that's what we're delivering with the UVF, the framework.
So if I can sum everything up and capture it, the idea is it's a configuration approach to make programming easier. However, programmers are still a part of the ecosystem in being able to apply their more advanced skill set and give you more building blocks to be able to put together in the configuration.
Yeah, because as you know, programmers, what you'll do is create reusable libraries of your own. So with this framework, you can now just build your own components, your own technologies on that. So yes, and we've got that started for you. So it's a very good environment for developers, especially if you want to get into these newer open technologies. Like who doesn't want to be developing in JavaScript or web technologies or C#, some of these more available and standard languages. So that's what we offer through our our UVF approach.
Certainly more of what we're hearing these days in the industry.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, Utelogy has always been about being open. It's not open source except for our APIs and the stuff, but we're an open system, so anything you want to integrate, anything you want to do, any place you want to take our technology, we want to enable that. That's our mission, to liberate your enterprise. That's what we say.
Absolutely. So what about Infocomm is important to Utelogy?
Well, Infocomm is great. I mean, this is the place where all our partners come together, and we get to meet people from around the community. As we all know, this is a small community. But the nice thing, and the other notable thing about what Utelogy is doing is we now have a global presence. We have Utopia, that's our distributor in EMEA, Europe, Middle East, Africa.
That was announced at ISE, as I recall.
Yes,
yep.
And also we're now covering through AVT in Australia, New Zealand, and Asia Pac. So we've got a lot of global interest, and this is a great place to meet people and catch up. And show off and talk about what's going on, and just really keep plugged in with the industry, right? So we want to know what's going on and share what's going on, because we work with so many manufacturers because of the nature of our platform, where we tie everything together, right? We don't want to be just, oh, we'll just use our system and that's all you need. We know that our system is only part of the total solution, right? We like to be the enabling thing, but you're going to use these different manufacturers, integrate with different technologies, so we like to keep up on what's going on, understand what people are wanting to do, so that we can make sure our product offers those capabilities that people can access and configure right in and go.
So it sounds like it's a two-way conversation always.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are big on feedback, and you know, we didn't create this in a vacuum. This is really the culmination of a lot of people's inputs and a lot of, you know, real-world applications. So we're very keen on keeping plugged in.
Great. Well, I wish you a great rest of the show.
Yes. It's been great
Thanks
so
for
far.
joining me.
Yeah.
This has been Scott McGarrigle at Utelogy, and I'm Steve Greenblatt with AVNation at Infocomm 2018.